I'm Barry Tramel, and the NBA Finals have turned very interesting. I hope the Mavericks win. I think the Heat will win.
I'm going to pick the Mavericks in an upset. From the Opopco Studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching the Press Row. I'm Jenni Carlson. Barry, I'm going to pick the Mavs. I just have a feeling that these guys are going to figure out a way to get it done. But this has been a fun series to watch, regardless of who wins.
It's been a fantastic series. 3 straight games decided by 3 points or less. First time we've had that in an NBA Finals since 1948, when not even Jason Kidd was in the league. So this has been a very intriguing, fun series. It's been a great NBA Finals. And the Mavericks have now come back and made it 2-2. So it's going to be a 3-game series. I think Miami's going to win for 2 reasons. One, they've got home court still. 2 of the last 3 in Miami. Even if Dallas wins Game 5 on Thursday night, the Heat goes home knowing that if it wins 2 home games, it wins the title. The other thing I like about Miami is 3 straight games that are toss-up, go either way. Dallas has won 2 of them. I think those things tend to even out. So I think the advantage still lies with Miami. But Dallas has really put up a fight that makes this a good series.
Well, a fantastic series. And, I think Dallas, has shown just how good they are, because I think a lot of people, when this series got started, felt like the Heat was on such a roll that they were really going to take control of this series. Dallas obviously wins the game in Miami, and then they give it back at home. But still, to have this at 2-2 heading into these last 3 games has been fantastic. And Dirk Nowitzki, despite being sick for Game 4, was really, really good. I think he gets healthy. Jason Terry seems to have figured some stuff out on the offensive end, Barry. He realizes I can't get into LeBron James. I have to keep that distance and use that to my advantage. I think they win Game 5, the Mavs do. And then I like their chances to steal one in Miami. Maybe I'm just being an optimist, but I got them winning this thing.
Well, I sit here and say I like Miami for the home court advantage, but the truth is home court hasn't meant much. We've gone home teams are 2-2 in this series. So it's really anybody's game at this point, and I think the key is, what does LeBron James do? Because he's been sort of a facilitator, been sort of a support player to Dwayne Wade in the first 3 games, and then he became an uninterested observer in Game 4. He might as well pulled up one of those chairs out of the Nicholson seats and had a sit down, because he just stood on the wing and watched. So I think LeBron is very key to Miami and how that goes. The truth is the Heat's getting pretty good play from a lot of people. Mario Chalmers has been very good. Haslam's been solid. Joel Anthony's done exactly what he needs to do with defense and rebounding. So the Heat's getting exactly what it needs, except LeBron in Game 4 just took a sit-down strike. So I think if LeBron plays the way LeBron can, I think Miami wins. But if he doesn't, then Dallas wins, and LeBron's legacy takes a whole new turn.
Well, and I think we've already seen, obviously LeBron's important to this Heat team, no doubt about it, but if you watch, it just looks like to me Dwayne Wade is the better player down the stretch. He's been more clutch over his career. I think, if you put him in a one-on-one matchup, I like LeBron's chances. He's got the size on Dwayne Wade. But, man, Dwayne Wade just looks like the more energized player, doing the little things even, rebounding shots when, you'd think he wouldn't be in position to rebound. He just looks like a man on a mission. And you don't quite see that, or you haven't seen it in sort of that extended period of time like you with LeBron James, like you do with Dwayne Wade. Maybe Dwayne kicks him in the backside between Game 4 and 5, and we see a different LeBron. I don't know, but I do think that LeBron James has got to step up. You can't have a player of his caliber having the kind of performance like he did in Game 4. No way the Heat will be able to survive many more games if that's the case. And again, maybe I'm just being an optimist, Barry, but I continue to like the Mavericks. I like what they're doing. I think they're going to win Game 5, and then we'll see what happens in Miami. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.